What's up, guys? Welcome back to CardSpot. Today we've got something a little bit different for you. Going to be showcasing Wilson Yip's first place OTS Store Championship Dragon Link deck profile. So without further ado, take it away, Wilson.
So I played 2 OTS championships last weekend. Win one of them and finished second in the other one. So just gonna do a deck profile on this. And it's Carnation OTS champs. Field center tokens. The token pool also works.
Best card in the deck.
Well, I haven't say what I'm playing at. So I played Dragon Link. Ever since my return to Yu-Gi-Oh, it's been just Chaos and Dragon Link, and now Dragon Link is literally half Chaos deck, anyways. So I will go jump straight into the profile. Field Rebellion, 3 Magnum, 2 Sonia, and a Juice Worm. That's my bestial package. I decided not to use the
Bulldrake?
Yeah, Bulldrake. So my main deck is exactly same as the deck list I used for Oceanic Champs a few weeks ago as well, which I bubble was X3, just missed out on top cut. And for that event, I only used 1 Sonia and 1 Bulldrake, and it never comes up. And Sonia is insane; it gives you so much combo play as well. So that's the bestial package. Then there's the Chaos Dragon package. That's the one most summon in the game. Save it. The Baby Dragons Black and White. Standard 1 Chaos Dragon left here.
So good.
And I also won the 1 Chaos Emperor Dragon. Some people don't run it, but I really like it, and especially in grind game, you can get back so much resources. And sometimes you can also OTK from nowhere because it's an extra border with 3000 attack. The second effect actually come up once for me, the one that send cast to blow the field. I was playing against a control player with a whole bunch of back rows and stuff, and then he can't do anything. I bring my monsters and then I just blow off his whole field. Dragon Link, you can go past with the rocket engine. It's very small for me. It's just 2 Tracer, 1 Recharger, and 1 Absoluter. I didn't run the Caliber. I don't miss it all weekend. I think I missed it for 1 game, but I still win that game. It just means I win it 1 turn later. But yeah, it's still something into consideration. I won 41 cards in this deck, and I don't really want to add more to it. I saw some people play like 43 to 45 cards, but I like to draw the good stuff faster. Onto the spells now. 3 Chaos Base, best spells, generate so much advantage and draw power. 3 Quick Launch. It doesn't matter if you run a small rocket package, because it's not limit once per turn. It's like, and if you don't need to use Tracer effect to pop, then you're not locked into dark. So sometimes you can make seal towards the end of your combo as well. Field spells, the rocket one, and the Dragon Within. Dragon Within is really good because with the bestial stuff, you combo a lot with the graveyard now. This is more of a bestial control than Dragon Link, even though you can combo big boards, but usually I don't do a big boards. You don't want to lose to like Dark Ruler, Super Poly. You rather have your bestial set up. And obviously the 2 bestial spell and trap. Yeah, just one of each. This card is probably the best card in the game. And it should be banned. Like, it should be banned. You bring back a bestial a turn, you get a free draw a turn. It's like, what the heck?
So strong.
what are they thinking? And sometimes, like, if I have beast already, you can use Tracer to pop that and then bring it back and face, so you don't lose any value. Now for my going, so there's 30 cards here. My going second cards, I use 11 of them. 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, probably like one of the best these days. 2 Nibiru, I don't main 3 because not every deck loses to Nibiru these days, but I still think it's a blowout. Even if you don't need it, you can Chaos Space send it away. This deck you discard a lot. 2 Tactics, this card is crazy as well. This card itself do so much. I think there was one match, 1 game, I got draw, And then I go tactics, look at their hand. They only have one engine. Take that out, and then you win the match.
So strong.
Yeah, so strong. And my 41 card is Called by the Grave. Yeah, it was either that or one tactics, one call by. But I go for, I think 2 tactics is fine. Yeah, this card is busted the two. Now on to the extra deck first. It wouldn't be a Dragon Link without the boss monster Brolin. Every time I summon him, I win.
He's so good.
That's so good. Triple burst, you need it for combo, but also the effect is such relevant. Now Striker is in the meta, they don't get back the rate. Seal, I want 2 of those. A lot of people run 1, and I also consider running 1 as well. But in grind game it's good. Technically you can recycle your seal quite easily with either Chaos Base or Regrain. But some games you don't always have to set it out, and the second seal come up for me actually a few times, so I think it deserves a spot. It's probably the best end board you want to have. Because it gives you an interruption, it gives you follow up, it gives you a body.
It's so hard to play through that.
Yeah. And then Romanus is only here to search Dragon Within. But the second effect also come up once for me. Most people probably don't know, but if you can summon a dragon into the summon points too, if you link summon. Striker Dragon, limited to 1, still the best combo enabler. You search your boost set to launch, but the second effect comes up a lot. I even use the second effect to revive back Brolin.
Nice.
Final Dragon, Link, Pisty. It's like a weaker version of Striker Dragon, but sometimes it gives, if you have the arrow and combo off, it gives you an extra body, so you can do much more with your plates. The only downside is you're trapped into Dragon, so you need to make sure you can link into a Dragon, so you can then do other stuff with it. For the non-Dragon links, SS Code probably the best game ender at the moment and can get rid of a couple of cards. Unicorn, I saw some build that took it out. I also thought about taking it out, but it won me a game, so I don't think I'll take it out anytime soon. Basically, you spin back there. What's the boss monster branded? Mirror Jade. You bounce it back into the deck. Even if you don't OTK that turn, your field is safe. So that put in work. Dark is good because lots of dark, light and dark. Lots of dark deck in this format at the moment. And my last link monster is IP. So that's, if you have been counting, this is my 11th link. Most deck probably just run tank link and not running IP. Or people, if they run IP, they probably don't run the second seal. It's really good. Like sometimes if you just end with seal and IP is enough pressure. Dragon Link do a lot of synchro summon these days, even though Chaos Ruler is banned, but we still have other good stuff, obviously. Brawler, Savage, you make him sometimes, not all the time these days now, it's not as important, but Omnic is always good in any decks, especially if you play against back row heavy, they don't have monsters effects, that's really strong. Best extra deck card. It's still this better. This card is nuts. Just because it got a bestial name on it, you can bring this back with Regrain. And because of that, like, you don't... Because if you make Rebellion first, sometimes it's really hard to synchro 10 because Rebellion is at 8, Tracer is at 4. So you can make this first, summon something from your banish pile, another body, then you tribute this for Rebellion. So it's like you don't lose anything anyways. And then you just bring it back with Regrain next turn. And if they don't summon a monster, they can't do anything anyway, you just OTK next turn. Chaos Angel, that's really good. I don't summon that a lot, but in theory, it can get rid of problematic cards. I think I summoned that maybe two times throughout the weekend. And yeah, usually every time you summon that, you win. My last card is an Exceed monster. It's not a rank 6. Yes, Evil Swarm Nightmare. You have to respect Kashtira. If you go first, you make this, you win. Even not against Kashtira, even against Pearly, other stuff, as long as they are not fusion summoning, you flip them down, they can't do anything. Yeah, 2 Pokemons in one turn. So that's my extra deck. quite standard. Off to the side there now. Probably draw best card. I sided in a lot for decks that lose to it. Obviously, decks doesn't lose to it, you know, sided in. Third Nibiru, you never know what you're going to be up against. 2 Kaijus. I think in this format you have to run Kaijus a lot. It just get rid of problematic card. Like if you can't hand trap and stop the board, at least you got Kaijus to back up. And if you draw this as your 6th card, it's not bad compared to hand traps.
And it still has synergy with the deck being dark as well.
Yeah. Yep. And Pearly is still popular as well. 3 Dark Rulers, very strong going second. As I say, this is more of a control build. Like you can OTK quite easily, but sometimes if you get back control, you have so much follow up in this deck. This deck never loses follow up. And my back row is 1 High Piece, 1 Twins, and 1 Cosmic. This is weird. I would have run a 2nd Cosmic if I have a 2nd Secret Rare. I don't want to use a common. But Twin Twister actually come up for me a few times, and it discard my Sonia and stuff, and then I can combo from there as well. So it actually works so well for me with this ratio. I don't know if I'll change or not, but that's also the same ratio I use for OC as well. And the last 3 card is the card I changed from OC. In OC, I run 3 Solemn Judgment, which actually won me a game as well. They summoned Baron as Solemn Judgment and then they scoop. But I only run Solemn Judgment and OC because I changed my deck last minute, and all the New Zealanders who went there didn't bring these 3 cards. The good old Dragon Maid package. I use it quite a lot. People were surprised to see it when I go seal Barnes, and then they thought they can still do stuff, and I go tied in Barnes, and then they're like, what? The graveyard summoning effect is also quite relevant. There was one game I was 1 level 4 short, and then I just bring back Chamber Dragon Maid. And then you can either make Brodo Savage, or you can just combo into Pisty and all the stuff. Especially if you see my deck, I don't run Caliber. I run out of stuff to summon from Chaser, so that's coming really good. And they're really good against back row as well, and just control the game from there. So you don't lose to things like Dark Ruler and all the stuff. Yep, and that's the whole deck.
Awesome stuff. Any shout-outs you want to make?
Yeah, shout-outs to Carmation for hosting OTS Champs. Not much shout-out this time, to be honest. Shout-out to CardSpot for making this video. Shout-out to all the opponents I play. It's good to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Like, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! For a long time. So I think I used Oceanic to kind of get an understanding of what the meta is, and just Bubble and Oceanic is already doing better than I thought. and then just last week finished 2nd on Saturday and won better 1st place, getting this mat on the Sunday. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Good job.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wilson.
Thank you.